we've got a few competitions coming up where you can win a lot of stuff, and it relies on you sharing them on Facebook and retweeting them on Twitter. Make sure, if you want a fair crack at the whip, that you go on your Facebook and alter your privacy settings to show that you've shared stuff, because the last time we did it, we had 25 shares, but only 4 of them would let us show who they were. Hold tight, welcome to today's plumberparts.co.uk video. Back from filming with James Haskell today. The bloke absolutely smashed me. We're here today with James here in the background, James Haskell, England's second row flanker and also Wasp player. And he's just beating the crap out of Richie in the background. All right. Having a great time.
Thanks, man. Right, okay, we've got to do a couple more things. Right, where's your pipe bender?
Down there, mate.
Whenever you, mate, I'm rolling the whole time. So whenever you...
That wasn't too bad for me there, was it?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Old installer, mate, plumbing.
Let's go through with it.
Don't go through with it. So I don't want anyone injured, especially with you.
Can I fall over, is that allowed?
Yeah.
If you want, yeah.
Mate, you will fall over then.
Right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Are you sure, mate?
Why is he doing this to himself?
It doesn't hurt. Why don't you just knack up the knee?
Don't worry. Right, come on, let's crack on.
Don't need to prove anything. Ready?
Yep.
She's going to ping me now. Now I'm back having some medicine that the doctor told me to take because it said it'd make me feel better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's plumbing disasters photos and videos. They're going to be absolutely brilliant. Please remember to subscribe to us by clicking on the cards that are appearing right now. They're available throughout the whole video as well, that you'll be able to click on them. And also go on Facebook and Twitter where you can subscribe to us, find loads of plumbing disasters photos and videos. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's videos, guys. Remember everyone, to hold tight. Au revoir. plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice. So then, dear plumbing beasts, number 1, hold tight and welcome to today's plumberparts.co.uk video. My name's James and I'm with the big G. He's just out of shot at the moment. It's sunny. He's up here waiting for some treats. I'm going to get him out for him in a minute. He's going to love every bit of them. In this video today, we're going to be showing you some of the plumbing disasters and photos and videos that you guys have sent into us. Also, we're going to be announcing the winners to the shares competition we did on Facebook a couple of weeks ago. There's going to be 10 people getting stickers right there just for a share. How about that? And also, if you watch fully through, we're going to give you the opportunity to win a load of Wheelo or Wilo bump just here. We've got a nice little Jonas Pico here. We've got these really handy little key rings as well. Nice little 4mm Allen key as well. Always handy when you're taking the pumps off a body or something like that. Also, we've got some nice little rucksacks, so they're really handy for you to shove your lunch in when you go out for work. And also, you'll win a standard nice little Plumber Parts sticker. I like the way you work it. I like to bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it. Yo, diggity. Had a bit of a pooey weekend last weekend. Guttingly enough, I had a tenner on the last samurai to win the national. Came second, got pipped to the post. His bum fell out all over the place as he got up to the last couple of furlongs, which wasn't that good. Could have won me about 30 quid. As was I also a little bit annoyed because I had Spieth at 40 to 1 about a week ago to win at the Masters. And then at the 12th, his body fell out as well. He got to that nasty little par 3 at Amen Corner and then put 2 in the water. And I bet there's a lot of you plumbers here now watching this who thought, well, if my mate played that shot while I was out and around a golf with him, I'd look away. Anyway, down to the photos. Enough of my jibber jabber. Now, I'm sure, I don't know why, I just get the feeling I've shown you this photo before. I don't know why, it just feels like it's come back from the abyss of beasts. But it's back anyway. Where's the cat gone? George! Anyway, I actually really like this photo because it does show that someone thought about it. I mean, they've put in about 16 million bosses into the side of this nice little bit 4-inch. And they've elbowed it all nicely and everything, and it looks really nice. I suppose the one thing that does make it look absolutely atrocioso is the fact that it's all push fit and not, you know, nicely solvent welded in. And I imagine, I don't know, it's just for loads of different flats or something like that. It must be the only reason they've done it like that. Otherwise, you know what we'd all have done? We'd have run a big 4-inch pipe along there and shoved our bosses in as and when we would. So thanks for sending that one in, Adam Butter. Alexander Rice sent us in some Flexi Friday that looks rather nice. And then he sent in another wee little photo of a nice little radiator that's been installed and a lovely bit of JG Speedfits. Beautiful looking stuff there, boy! Alan Goldsmith Oh, sometimes you get called out to one of them jobs. One of them jobs which you think, oh no, why am I here? Who came here before that and said they're a plumber? And all they did was use compression fitting and go around this. They obviously didn't have a drill bit long enough to drill through that bit there. Sometimes as well, I've been on a job and I'm thinking I've got to run a cable outside for the sparkies to connect. And I don't want to make an extra hole in the wall because it'll make the wall look nasty. You know, why not just run it through the flue? Alan Goldsmith sent this one through, bang, straight through the flue. You know, no one cared there, they just banged a little hole through. Going along as well with the Boss thing, what's happening here? I mean, is that some black CT1 going on there? Hey, it looks fine, you know, that looks great. Oh my God. There's been a time in my life, I mean, I often go to jobs where they've got bathrooms along the wall and the plumber who's been there before has put a bath on the back wall. Drives me mental. But then you get jobs like this as well where they've used a single pillar kitchen tap as a bath tap and put it on the back wall. So that looks like this. Dreadful stuff. I mean, I'm looking at it now, I just can't believe someone would do something like that. So thanks ever so much for that, Brian Rocket. I've got your name down as Chris Ridger. Is it Chris Roger? Have I just skipped? Have I done a little typo there? I think it might be Chris Roger. Anyway, there are times as well where you've got to fit in a waste pipe. Now, if you're putting in a shower tray and you find that you're laying the shower tray waste over a floor joist, then sometimes what I'd do is try and move the shower tray round so it comes out in another place. I know you've got to think about falls and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, you know, that's the kind of thing that you have to think about. You don't do what this guy did here and just cut out the whole joist. I mean, what are you doing? The thing is about that is, next time someone gets in that shower and jumps up and down because they're having great fun with their partner in the shower, oh yeah, the floor's gonna fall in. Hey, Daffyd Williams. Tell me this, Daffyd, you've got to be a rugby fan, and as you've seen, I did a video with Haskell a couple of weeks ago. What is it with the Welsh rugby team having to have the Millennium Stadium roof closed? Rugby's an outdoor game. I don't care that you have to have the roof closed to basically build up the atmosphere so you've almost got a 16th man on the pitch. But anyway, the photo you sent in, let's get on to that. I don't actually know what's happening here. All I know is that it's wrong. What is all that? That's Hep 2O, isn't it? Is that 22mm Hep 2O? Oh, there's so much wrong here. Look at the different coloured waste pipes and everything. Oh, mate, cheers for that. That's an absolute beast. Duff Balloon got sent out. It's blatantly got to be a Sparky's done this. He's just battered the pipe in the wall in. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things, isn't it? You're either unlucky or you're lucky, or you're a Sparky. Unlucky Sparkies. Gary Lee Creffield sent us this one in a couple of months ago, I think. Gaz, thanks ever so much for this photo, mate. It's actually making me think again back to the Masters, because sometimes when I'm turning a tap on, I want to feel like I'm shaking hands with my golf club, and that's exactly what he found here. Look at that lovely little wee tap there. Or even you get them in hospitals a lot, don't you? So they can open and turn on the water, you're in casualty, you know, when they get scrubbed up to go into the operating area, so they can do that with their elbows and all that. Yeah. Harry Tom Crew pulled up the floor, found out that pipe weren't needed no more, and therefore some guy called Thor rolled it over and soldered it up. Yes, look at that. Haha. We've all done that on a Friday when you've run out of ends and said, look, I'll be back on Monday with some proper stock cap ends and solder one on for you properly. But for now, it's 4:30. I need to go. Beautiful Flexi Friday here from Jack Bennett. Oh, baby, look at that. And even that basin is pretty repulsive, if you ask me. I'm just going to bring this up. This is a photo from Jason Newcomb. Just think about this. I bet you all didn't know how good I was at darts. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Big fat break of 35. Sometimes you get those ones that come in, you're like, that is such a great idea. Jason Rugg just sent us through a guy who's put an elbow on with an AAV in the top of the radiator. No more having to vent that beast. But at the end of the day as well, it does look absolutely atrocioso. And then we get this one through from Jordan Russell. I mean, why not? I don't understand. You go round, up and down and in. Proper pipe work, please, everybody. Come on, we all know what to do and how to do it right. This one I just loved. Carl Niblock sent this one through, and I was like, what's going on there then, Carl? Someone has tapped in onto the coil of the back end of an immersion heater, and they're running a hot in and out of it. I have no idea why. I don't know if it worked. Carl, please elaborate and tell us also, did it work? Sometimes toilets need to come with instructions, and Rich McElliott sent us through a photo here of a toilet that came through with these instructions on it. Pretty easy to understand what you got to do there. And then we've got a lovely photo here. One of my favourites this is, when you're in trouble, someone didn't know, they didn't have any caps or something like that left on the van. I mean, often finding 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch female blanks, they're the sort of things you sometimes don't have in that irons box that you've been feeding through for ages when you've got a bit of a problem. But it doesn't matter. If you've got a coin and a bit of rubber, Sean Miller's your man. He found this photo. I mean, someone's just used a coin here, and if that's a 20p coin under there, oh, what a fit. I mean, that's brilliant. Reminds me of the programme The Queen's Nose when I was a youngster. So sometimes you run out of a certain type of pipe, 15mm HEP or something like that, let's say. It doesn't matter. If you're a creative person, then you can get your condense pipe and just melt it down and then ram it into the fitting. Sorted! Now you've converted your 3/4 condense into some sort of weird 15mm splatter gun. Thanks ever so much for that photo there, Cyri. It's very nice of you to send it in. Tom McGear sent us this one in. Gas main. What's that isolator doing there? Tony Warren as well sent us in the Medusa of a pipe work underneath the sink. I mean, look at that. I'm expecting snakes to come out at any minute now, and then also for it to lead me off outside so I could pat the body of the Minotaur, if you remember that. Alan Goldsmith ripped a radiator off the wall and then found out that it's got to be a new build, this Alan. Only new builds do this sort of thing. Horrible pipe work, not plumbing, disgraceful, take it out. Hard copper, please. Dankeschön, Fraulein. Yeah, I've got the big G on this big fat belly. It's so tabby, and it's not very smelly. Now, guys, I've got a few of the winners here. These are the winners who won our stickers competition, who shared a thing for us last week. The winners are Paul Dolman, well done, young man. Adam Dudfield, Joe Jackson, Darren Wright, Jason Ballantyne. Are you a man who knows the other Ballantyne geezer off Dragon's Den? Martin Dale and Tom Simmons. Well done, guys. Send us through a message with your address on it and we shall send you out your sticker. Well done indeed. Backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards. Ebenezer is a geezer, he loves to muscle in. Oi! So Josh Chapin sent us through a video as well that kind of strikes a nerve when it comes to plumbing. Just that little one, you know. You've finished the job, you've filled the system, everything's done, but then you've got that little overflow pipe to sort out. I'll leave the rest up to Josh. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments section below. Have a look.
So here I have the smallest tank in the world, obviously for the central heating. And what I've done with the overflow, because this is the new overflow, the white one, goes to the grey one, which is the old overflow, which obviously goes out to the fascia boards. What I've done, which I think is the trick of the trade, but some people say it's the it's like bodge work. I have heated it up, so it's made it a bit softer, so then I can mould the new pipe into the old one. Obviously you can see it's slightly burnt it, and I've shoved some solvent weld in between there as well. Now, would you say, the plumber parts guy and also his viewers, would you say this is bodge work, or would you say this is just a trick of the trade? Let me know.
DIYers and people who aren't plumbers out there, basically a world of idiots. Make sure, right, that when you buy your tap, it can actually reach the kitchen sink. Something's happening somewhere, y'all. Thanks for that video there, PB Plumbing. But what about this other video that you sent through? You've obviously been called out to this. I don't expect this to be your own work. But the guy before you, he filled the radiator, he changed it over, did the pipe work, filled the whole system up, cleared out all his tools, hopefully, cleared out his rugs that he'd put down, all that sort of stuff. Then went to shut the door and... Jason Rugg as well, kind enough to send us through this video. I tell you what, it's really sunny out here now. It's lovely. I'm gonna get the old deck chair out, have a little lay down, read my Woman's Weekly. I can't even say it. Read my Woman's Weekly. Yeah, if that is a magazine. But anyway, Jason Rugg sent us through this video. He got called out to someone. They obviously said, look, there's a wet patch in the ceiling downstairs. Think there might be a leak in the bath. Check this one out.
Speed fit is shit.
Oh, a tiny little leak. Had to take the whole bath out to get to it. Tile was broken off, the whole lot. It's one of them ones where the customer just doesn't know, do they? You turn up and say, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to take your bath out to get to this. Damn. Celsius Heating was called out to quickly just change over this leaking valve. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And then guys, you were very kind as well to send us through a photo of your fix. Do make sure they don't box it in anymore and completely ruin that whole job. Well, I just love scrubbing the G on his big fat tabby belly. It's so scrubbable now. Ow! All I do is feed you and love you, George. That's all I do, and all you can do in return is bite me. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground where I spent most of my days. Oh yeah, after our last video where we did some MDPE pipe install in an Atlas chamber, I said to you guys, how's your Sunday going on our YouTube channel? And it's not going very well for Loafer Sheffield. He replied, how's my Sunday going? Well, it's gone. Unter Sternbahnführer Joanne, she who must be obeyed, I imagine you'll mean your wife, had me out of the house wood staining the fence. I could have been out sorting my toolbox and organising my job diary for the week. Now I know you're lying here, Loafer. You just wanted to go down the pub, have a beer and talk about Saturday Night's thing and then watch maybe Masters Breakfast on Sky before sitting down and tucking up for a fantastic session of Masters Golf. Oh yeah, I'm going to be out there doing my toolbox and organising my work diary. Come on, bruv! Trouble and Strife calls it playing with my tool and warns me I will go blind. Pity it don't make me deaf as well. Mate, this is brutal. We've been married 10 years. You only get 7 for manslaughter. And then a few of you replied in our last video all about plumber parts getting bashed in by James Haskell. Number 1, we've got Handy Jack. The bonus was no singing. What's wrong with my singing? Oh yeah. Vaughnie said funny but pointless. Vaughnie, what are you on about, mate? Number 1, did you know about installer and the fact that we're going to be there before this video? Probably not. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but now you do. Number 2, now you also know how good my tackle is. And number 3, now you know I can rifle a pass. So, you know, it wasn't pointless. Zedman as well came in that video, said, haha, love it, ha ha ha. You should have got him to bend 22mm copper in the bender without using the floor. Now that would be going some. Bruv, I'd do that in my sleep. In fact, I'm laying there in my sleep going, ah, that's where these come from, isn't it? Hey! Grumpy2159 just came in and said, love the tackle. Thanks. Thanks ever so much for your comments on there, guys. I'm going to try and bring some more comments in on our disasters videos as well. So you want to win some of this Wilo stuff that's being beautifully done here by Mr. G? Look at him, he's like, yeah boys, you would have won that stuff. Well, it's very, very easy. Some of you are going to be super lucky and you're going to win a pump with a bag and also some gubbins and a sticker. And some of you are just going to win some gubbins and a sticker as well. But these are brilliant. I've got one of these. They're really handy for seeing if the pump's working without having to take the nipple off the end. And also the new type pumps like the Jonas Pico we've got here, it's great for that as well. You just pop that on the end and you'll know if the pump's running okay. So this is what you've got to do to enter this week's competition. You're going to find this post. It's going to say, share to win the Wilo gear. That's what it's going to say on it. Share that post and that's it, you've entered, okay? Next week, we'll draw out at random a few people who've won the bigger prizes, a few people that won the smaller prizes, and a couple of people who George will come and get in the night, like a little wee mouse. Don't worry, we're not going to do that. So good luck, guys. Obviously, you know how much one of these are. I mean, if you win one of them, you can either sell it on a job or whap it in at your own house or whatever, so they're really handy for that. It's a really nice prize. Thanks very much for Wilo for letting us do this competition. So anyway, thanks ever so much for watching today's Plumber Parts Plumbing Disasters video. Oh, the concentration. I just want to say as well, this is proof that men can multitask. We've got so many more photos and videos to show you. Oh, I shouldn't have my hand on the table, should I? But you guys are great about sending us in loads of photos and videos and stuff like that. And I just can't seem to keep Randy going and talk. Oh, on the fall, not a point, oh my God. So yeah, keep sending us through all those. As you know, we love sharing them on Facebook and Twitter for all you guys to look at. I love reading the comments that you guys put up about the photos that we send, so that's really good. Oh yeah, and then spin it, oh no, it didn't work. But there we go. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. It's been great having you along. Ah, what a point. Anyway, I am a gracious winner, as we all know. I don't know what it is, right? I've said to you before in the past, every time Big G sees the camera, no, he's just not having it today, he really isn't. No more chit chat, no more banter, I've got to go. Big G needs scrubs on his gut as usual. He bit me earlier on. Not very nice. Might have to have him put down. Anyway, George, we'll do it in a nice way, don't worry. Just a hose pipe, put you in the front of the van, the usual. Dude, I'm only joking, I'm not going to do that. I love the G, and so do you. Anyway, I'll see you in our next video. Remember everybody, what have you got to do until then? Y'all gonna hold tight, y'all. See you, bye! plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice. Dinner? Do you want dinner? Yeah, I thought that'd get you. Fat boy.